This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Missouri Tigers, taking on last season's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's top of at the 23. That's solid coverage. Ball handed off. First down and more. He's still running. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. But we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
And the catch is made off the carom there. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
That quarterback put a little bit more on that football. I thought it was going to get in there, but give credit to the defense for getting a hand on the ball. But the presence of mind by the offense to come up with a completion.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. To dart to the left side. And he's got it for a huge gain, brought down at the 30. The Buckeyes looking to keep this drive rolling. Looking to throw yet again. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's first and goal from the 2.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's first and goal. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Interesting idea here near the goal line, relying on the speed to get to the edge. It didn't work out this time, but maybe give it another look later on.
On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Third down and goal for the offense. Trying to convert with a sweep. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown. He shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's Jones. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. They'll run it here. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going. What we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today, we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover.
And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
They'll hand it off. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route. You prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. In the red area, it's Roberts.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Running out of time in the pocket. Swung to the pass rush is sacked. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Grab behind the line. It's Terry. Drop for a loss after the catch on 3rd down. Sets up a 4th down now. So they're short on 4th down, and coach decides to trot out the field goal team. He missed it. Off target that time. And after the miss, still down by 7. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Looking for a gap. It's Peoples. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over. Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And now the handoff. Fighting off the defender.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. To the air, it's Sam. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Oh, man. You have a good play dialed up and a great chance at yards, and it goes right through his hands. That'll drive the offensive coordinator in the booth absolutely crazy.
Fires it to the wideout. He's got it in the open. Breaks into the clear. Finally tackled out the 19, and just like that, the offense is moved into the red zone.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
They keep him guessing with a run. He shreds the tackle. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. He would not be stopped. Just powers through a tackle into the end zone. Guessing there's going to be a conversation in that defensive sideline now.
Yeah, but what a luxury for this offense to have a back that has the ability to make people miss and break tackles to get into the end zone. Sometimes you get down into the red zone area, you're worried about having to always throw the ball to get it into the end zone. But with this group, With a back like that, it's a whll different deal.
Turner trying to create good field position. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it. 2nd and 10 after the incompletion. Let's see what they can create here now to avoid a 3rd and long.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Bringing pressure. Oh, the pass is picked off. Could take it all the way. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Offense will keep it on the ground here. It can go.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Pop pass on the jet sweep. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. They'll try to run for the 1st down. Defense stuffs him right there. No gain. 4th down coming up.
Wow, the defense prevented them from getting the 1st down. How about that? Nice job of holding their point there at the defensive line. They came close to getting the 1st, but the defense deserves credit. Now we've got 4th and inches.
The coach decides no field goal attempt. The offense is out there to go for it on 4th down. Buckeyes pick up 1st down yards to keep the drive going.
Well, that's when you know a coach trusts the offensive line and his running back. 4th down and short, no problem. Give it to the running back. The back doesn't hesitate at all. He's
touchdown, Buckeyes. Strong game by this quarterback. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down to the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. First play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Lets it go quickly. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands. Incompletion sets up a 2nd down.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. Just what they wanted. You got a chance to make a huge play. Everybody does their job. Great route. The quarterback puts it right on the money, and he just drops it.
So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. He's in the clear. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Well, 3rd down, why not hand it to your running back? He's one of the more gifted athletes on your team. You give him a chance, he's going to give you the yards that he needs, and that is a 1st down.
He escapes the pocket. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this 1st half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his 2nd interception in the 1st half alone.
Grab down the middle. It's Coleman. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure works.
When a defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback, third down, critical down and distance, do a good job of dialing things up, and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Listen, I get it. I know you trust your offense, and maybe this is something you thought about all week in these situations, but when it's on your side of the field like this, you got to give it a second thought, because now your defense is already playing with their backs against the wall.
It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but, man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard, but it's aggressive chance by this offense in good position to take that throw away.
Running up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Catch made on the out route. They've already converted once on fourth down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary, looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half. The top strategy here. First down, looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab, a chance to score. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime, and doesn't it feel like this thing's already over? Just a first half beat down to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? And looking to throw now on first down. The pass rush closing in. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And he's back to throw again on second down. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick this away to start the second half. Returner choosing to field this one. Returner is brought down to start with the next drive. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. Now here he goes. Breaks into the clear. They make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk of yardage on that play.
Chris, how about that? This guy is a blur with a football in his hands. He gets one block out in front of him. It seems like he's setting a new speed barrier.
So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense shoots itself in the foot. It's 1st and 15. Wants to throw it. Oh, and it's incomplete.
Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So UCLA's offense will go on the attack first. A lot of times you run into these types of matchups, high-powered offense, big-time team against an opponent that's likely overmatched. So how do they keep this thing from getting ugly?
Well, everyone's going to have to elevate their level of play here defensively to have any chance in this one. And I'll tell you the hard part about stopping this offense, David, is what Chip Kelly used to always say. It's a nameless, faceless opponent. They don't care who you are. They don't care what your record is. This offense comes out, and they are trying to embarrass you.
Well, the good thing is for this defense, it's been talked about all week, right? Like,
there he goes. It's a seam wide open. The 30, the 20. Touchdown, UCLA. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
man, you've seen the evolution of the option. You've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order for the guy throwing the football. So it's not going to surprise me early here if the quarterback looks his way, regardless of what the coverage is, based on what he showed last time out.
Yeah, and they were on the same page. It was fun to watch. I mean, you could tell he knew exactly where his guy was, putting up the multiple touchdowns. Like, it was a thing of beauty. Now, defensively, I also know that. And I know he's looking that way. So look forward to seeing the chess match with the defense and maybe ways they can take him away.
It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Looking downfield on 1st down. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to throw again. Moving away from pressure. Fires to the right. Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? Open field on the right. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14. They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up 2nd down. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. He's got it on the run. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. Looking to throw for it. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. And here they come going for the 1st down on 4th and 2. Trying to keep the drive alive. And he'll take it in for a touchdown.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And he makes the extra point. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Coming out with it, it's Bates. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. To throw, it's Iamaleava. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They go to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I love when you break out the hit stick. When you come and that guy gets struck and he goes backwards, that's how you bring it.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Pulls it in. It's Thomas. Found a little bit of room there to get it up to the 30 before going out of bounds. The Bruins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with the lone back. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Grabbed over the middle. It's Matthews. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch.
Yeah, when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receiver's got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the first down.
Moving out of the pocket. Wide open spaces. They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with the 15-yard pickup. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Wilson. Running with pace, changing speed, showing the moves. He's down to the 30. And the Bruins can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. He'll keep it himself. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
And I absolutely love the option, but this is part of it, right? The quarterback has to make a lot of reads really quickly and then carry the football and take care of that thing. So I think, the fumble was caused there. We don't know why, but this is part of the option wish to run by running.
They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Less than a yard to go to pick up the first down. Caught close to the marker. It's Gunderson. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. The short hands. It's Gunderson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. This time on target. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. Offense threatening 1st and 10 from the 31. Finds his man. It's Gunderson. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. With the run on 1st and goal. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard